Hey, what's up everybody? It's time for another comic book review, and today's review is going to be of Inhumanity tie-in Mighty Avengers number 5. As you can see, it's a pretty cool cover. And we start off this comic with it starts off a little bit weird, and that Spider-Rock is thinking about having the Mighty Avengers as his spider army. I like Spider-Rock, the dynamic between him and Luke Cage, but he's really annoying, and I'm kind of glad that Peter's coming back. But we continue on, and Luke snaps him out of his stupid daydream. And basically they have a little bit of a talking match how Spider-Man thinks that they don't have leadership and he needs to be the leader of them. And basically Luke Cage's wife, Jessica Jones, basically hands her baby to someone, like, hold my baby, and just wham! Like, it's actually like one of the best things I've ever seen, ever. Let's show you. You can see right there, just absolutely punching Peter in the face, and gets it, like, knocks him right out. It's awesome. And we quickly, right after that, flick over to the Inhuman woman that can speed up and slow down time on Atlanta. She's looking for the crystals of the Terrigen Mists, and she's looking for these because the guy wants to bottle them and make them publicly sold, I guess. And she's can't seem to find them, but she has a power reading of something else, so she's going to follow it. And she's actually being stalked by the who shall rule the Death Walkers, who Ronan is looking for. So, and she is attacked by this werewolf monster thing, and it flicks away as soon as it jumps at her. We flick over to the rest of the Mighty Avengers, who are going to Atlanta, and Ronan is explaining to them who the Four Shall Rule is and how dangerous they are and how they can be possessed people by them, because one of them has control over water, and that includes the water in someone's body. There's another more dynamic between Spectrum and Ronan, because she knows who Ronan is, and they're talking about their past and how he always leaves without saying goodbye and stuff like that. And they get to the fallen city of the Inhumans, and they find out that they're possessed, but the people who the Four Shall Rule let them in, even though they're not they can kind of ruin their plans. But they think that their werewolf monster can basically take out these guys, and they don't need. But Falcon uses his Avengers badge to get in, but they let them in anyway. And we quickly flick over back to Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. I kind of feel this comic was really scattered, and I didn't want it to be, but that's just a little bit of a negative for me. We go over back to Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, who are fighting the Spider Army. Luke and Jessica are beating the crap out of all these people. They get wound up by a spider cannon, and they're like, he's basically just being a raging dickbag. He's like, I'm gonna get you arrested, I'm gonna get your children taken away, and all that stuff. And he's like, but we do have something that you don't have. And then, like, you see, like, something coming out of the air, and then, like, smashes onto the robot, smashes it to the ground. It's like a lawyer, and it's She-Hulk, and she's just like, boom, boom, don't mess with the She-Hulk. I'm like, yes. It was awesome. She-Hulk is awesome. We go back to Atlanta quickly, and the Four That Shall Rule monster is in the middle of attacking the new Inhuman, but she's slowed down the monster, so it's like, and when the Mighty Avengers come in, she speeds it up and basically launches it at Ronan, who is, like, eviscerated and just, like, sent to the ground in pain. And the rest of the Mighty Avengers attack. I don't know where Falcon went at this point, but he kind of, like, just disappeared. And White Tiger and Spectrum and Power Man all attack this thing, but it beats them all basically to shit. Power Man gets knocked out, and all of a sudden Spectrum starts getting shot at by this other Inhuman lady, but she can't get her. So she gets nailed, and then she nails the werewolf monster, but it still doesn't go down. Power Man tries to use his chi, but he can't, and then we get this new cool combo. I think the best part of this comic is they do combo moves, and it feels like a video game to me. And the tiger uses her chi power from the tiger and gives it to Power Man. He just like launches the monster and just basically destroys it. And we look around, Ronan's gone. He's got this tablet that they were looking for, and he just leaves. And he's like basically saying, sorry, Spectrum, but it's just the job. And he's like crawling out of the water. And we flick quickly back over to the She-Hulk, and she talks to Spider-Man, talking all this lawyer speak, and Spider-Man's like, fine, I'll leave, and like leaves, because he got outsmarted by the She-Hulk. And he leaves, and he fires all his spider army, and he leaves, and Luke goes back inside, and Jessica and the She-Hulk leave, talking about lawyery stuff for the Mighty Avengers, and the spider army asks if they can get a job with Luke Cage, which I thought was pretty funny. And basically that's the end of the comic, and he says Mighty Avengers are open for business. So it was an okay issue. It was kind of clustered, and I felt it was kind of segmented weird. But what can you do? It's only the art was good. I liked the art. I liked She-Hulk. I can show you it again. I liked She-Hulk in this book. I like how she was drawn. But that's it. I would give this comic a 7 out of 10. Which was good. I'm definitely going to continue picking it up, and that's been it. I'm the Comic Guy, and I'm signing off.